Alright, let's see what we got here.
Conformity. An invisible force that only exists in the mind.
Wow.
It shapes the way we move and washes color into gray. But as time breaks and sound stretches,
Wow.
reality begins to echo. As a pulse emerges that refuses to sink. A fracture in the perfect mold. An answer in a sea of questions. And as the weight begins to lift,
Wow. Wow.
the
Wow.
echoes start to fade.
Wow. 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 Unbelievable, to be honest. Oh, we didn't finish it. Okay. Wow. Whew. This video will give you goosebumps. It's just crazy. Wow. Let's replay it. Let's replay it and start talking about it.
Conformity.
Alright. Let's see what we have here in the beginning. So we started the video with a slow motion shot, black and white, super aesthetic, like the perfect start to show us what they want to show in the video.
Conformity.
Okay, now here from the slow-mo we move immediately to something really crazy.
Conformity.
So we start moving one by one. So we're moving from black and white, and then we're moving to color, and then we're moving back to black and white, showing like what we will expect to see in this video, you know. And then afterwards another shot of the mountain, third shot of the mountain, and then boom, we come back to this.
Only exists.
We come back to this and we do the same style again. We're just, if you notice here, he's using a lot of sound effects, like in a really crazy way, because look how many sounds you can hear with every frame. With every frame that we see here, we can hear the sound effect to this frame, you know. And he made it, I don't know what is this sound, to be honest. It's more like I don't know what is it, to be honest. Like, you feel that the sound is not really related. Like, it's definitely not the sound of what you're showing, but in a way, when we're using them very fast, they're doing something. So the choice of like the choice of sound that sound designer used is just crazy.
An invisible force.
And then we came back and we showed the same frames. This one we've already seen. Now we're seeing them again.
Exists.
We're showing like the power of the nature. And when you're as well listening to the VO, like everything is super related, an invisible force that only exists in the mind. And then they're showing us the force, they're showing us the force of nature in this video. And then afterwards,
In the mind.
Wow. So we started
Conformity.
with this such like aggression. We started listening to a lot of aggression. We started listening to some like digital sounds a lot, everything so fast, and then in one moment, after all this aggressive start, we start listening to the violin sound, and with the start of the violin sound, we see the skiers going down the mountain. That's just really crazy.
Exists in the mind.
Then boom, we went to the city. Now here, I think he just used, yeah, just like a white flash. Like you can just literally put a white frame and just add this boom sound effect, and you just have it
It
basically.
shapes the way we move.
If you see here again, that's it. Like, and then we move to the city. We move to the city, and with this crazy zoom between the crowds,
It
showing us,
shapes
wow,
the way we move.
wow, showing us the people moving, saying it shapes the way we move. We see a lot of rush in the city, a lot of crowds, and the black and white, the switch from the black and white to the colors and back just gives you a different feeling. It just matches so much with the voiceover that's going. It matches so much with the music. It matches. It's just super super smooth.
And washes color into grey.
And washes color into gray. The moment she said washes color into gray, we moved from a colorful shot to a black and white shot.
But as time breaks and sound stretches, reality begins
Wow,
to echo.
wow, wow, wow. And then here he's like,
Sound stretches. Reality.
wow, look at this match cut. So we were basically here with the skier, and boom, at the same moment he says reality, we come back to the city, we come back to, you can refer it to whatever you want. You can refer it that we're coming back to the reality, which is the daily life, the daily commute and everything. And then he's showing us the other part, where as well you can refer the other part to be reality. Like, it just has so many meanings. Like, you can think of it in so many ways.
Reality begins to echo.
And here we see the editing. So basically, I guess here, if we stop for a second and we see,
To echo.
so yeah, basically how you can do this thing is just to take him one clip when he's walking, and then just moving this clip and putting it as well aside, and then you will see the one who's walking, and then like you just duplicate this clip a lot of times, and there should be tutorials on this for sure on YouTube. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Every time you stop somewhere, you notice a new detail. So this is a perfectly taken match cut. Look at him wearing the suit right now at a moment, and then in the other moment he just jumps from the suit to the ski suit. Oh my god, this is just crazy.
As a pulse emerges.
Wow, 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 wow.
To seek.
Wow. Like, I don't know how much time I can spend talking about all these details, to be honest, because I've seen too many details going on right here. So let's just try to come back and see again and try to take them one by one. Like, we started from here, so we saw the man looking. You connect it to the way he's looking to something which is unusual, you know. He shows this person shows like a little bit of, maybe he's worried, you know, and because he's seeing something unusual. Like, this is the look when you see something that you don't see in everyday life. And then on the other side of the street we see him standing, and let me come back to this shot and try to find it. It's literally here. Yes. So they're looking at him. He's standing with his skis in the ski suit on the road. And after that, we just see another man with the same look, looking towards the subject, from the previous frame. What is this? He shows as well this worry on his face.
As a pulse.
And then out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, we just move like from the man, black and white, and people passing by, and then here, boom, a colorful shot, just in the middle, as a transition.
Emerges that refuses to sink.
Wow, wow, wow. And then we start hearing the sound effect tick, 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 going like this, and with every click, we see a new frame. Wow. Wow. Until we end up seeing a shadow, literally a shadow, of what we are going to expect in the next frame. This is it. This is storytelling. This is pure storytelling in the video. In such a creative way. Wow, what a job. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What was done here is top notch, to be honest. And then, boom, we see him. So we saw his shadow. They gave us what to expect, what to see. And then, boom, we just saw him flying, doing a flip in the air in slow-mo with the sun shining in the back. Wow. Wow. Just unbelievable. When I'm stopping on every frame, I'm seeing a masterpiece here.
A fracture. In the perfect
Now another
mold.
frame, flipping towards the sun. We're stopping on the sun, and then he just passes by. Wow. Wow, what a camera movement. Wow, what a frame. Like, unbelievable. Look at the details. It's just driving me crazy, really. Look at the details.
The perfect mold.
She looks up, and the frame that comes after is him in the air. Damn, the details.
In a sea of questions.
As well, here we see another transition. Where was it at? Was here in the back. See question, and then a transition in black and white. If you go really slow into it, you can see that transition was like
In a sea of questions.
something sliding, and you can see the silhouette of his face, of the face of the main character as a transition, and it's in black and white as well.
In a sea of questions.
Wow. And then we move to a close-up on the eyes, and wow, look at this shot. Look at this shot. Wow. Wow, 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 the details. Wow.
And as the weight begins to lift.
Like, I can talk about this for so many hours, to be honest. I can sit and analyze this commercial for a couple of hours, and I'm sure I'll be finding more and more details every time I watch it again. Look at this matching, look at this movement going through the door. The same person in two different identities, in two different characters. Wow.
The echoes
And then we
start
come back here
to fade.
to the shot we've seen, but we've seen it in black and white in the beginning when the violence started. Now we're seeing it colored. And then boom, a flash and another shot of only the guy going down. Create your own path. Wow. And then when you think that it finished and you're just amazed, they bring us back. They bring us back, and they're showing us they bring us back to reality. They bring us back to the ground, actually, in this ending. It's super interesting. You're super amazed by what you've seen, and then to bring you back, they tell you, okay, look what people have seen on that day. They were standing by the metro door, and then he passes by. All of them, it grabs their attention. He just passes by, and all of them are staring. Then we zoom out, back, and we see him as a normal person between all the people, carrying his skis normally after all this masterpiece. just going somewhere to close, and we close it. Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, unfortunately it ended. If you like this video, if you like this type of content, if you like to see me analyzing more and more videos, I will be choosing every commercial that will like grab my attention and just put it here and discuss it and share my opinion about it and my view and maybe how they did some things. So if you like this content and if you like this video, don't hesitate to just click a like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.